Hey guys, so if you're watching this and you're subscribed to my channel, you probably subscribed during the time where I was posting Fall Guys content every single day. Recently, I decided that I was not going to do that anymore, partially because I just wasn't playing the game as much and I didn't want to feel like I had to be forced to grind out content and then B, the second reason, there's not really a lot of content to be there because nothing new is really being added to the game. There's not really any news related to Fall Guys. I've been updating people on what's going on with it, but not really anything's been going on. And so rather than force an upload every single day, even if there's no news, I decided that I was just going to only post Fall Guys when there is news, whether big or small, about the game. But like I said, there hasn't really been anything going on, and for me, something that also happened was NBA 2K came out last Friday, and so I've been playing that a ton. I've been really into that game in place of the time that I was putting it on Fall Guys. Not because Fall Guys isn't a great game or anything, I just wasn't playing it that much before 2K came out anyway. Now I'm playing 2K a lot, I'm having a lot of fun with it. So I am also going to take this brief moment to address you guys who have subscribed in the past few weeks, like 3 weeks or so. There's like 1,000 of you guys, and you guys are awesome. I really appreciate you, and I'm going to continue, like I said, posting Fall Guys news whenever there is Fall Guys news. But again, there will be some days where there's nothing, maybe even most days where there is nothing. And so I do want to warn you, if you subscribed for Fall Guys, I will continue posting Fall Guys, but I might have some days where I feel like posting 2K because, I have a good 2K video idea or something, and if you're not into 2K and you don't want to see those videos pop up, you can unsubscribe. That's cool and everything, but I'm also going to continue to post Fall Guys news, just so you know. So I'm not going to be forcing out, lackluster videos, but maybe I'm going to make videos on 2K that I'm enjoying, and maybe not a lot of people are going to watch them, but, I'm going to put them out anyway. But I'm still going to make sure that I'm giving you guys the Fall Guys news that I promised you, because I'm still interested in the game and I still play it, but it's just not at the same point where it was. I apologize, that took me way too long to say. Brief summary in short, basically I might start posting some 2K videos, don't get alarmed, I'm not only posting 2K, I'm going to continue to post Fall Guys when there's actually stuff to post about, so if you want to unsubscribe, do so, but just know that what you subscribed for is still going to be posted on this channel. So with that said, I do want to address a video I made probably like 3-4 days ago, and this was about Fall Guys dying, and I said it was basically in the process of dying right now just because there aren't consistent updates. So sure, while the game is replayable right now, is it going to be replayable over the next few months, and when Season 2 comes out and there's hype around it for like a week or two, how about then? Is it going to be replayable for months after that? Probably not, just because things aren't being consistently added. I made the point that you look at Fortnite and it lasted as long as it did just because the game was constantly changing. Eventually got to a point where it changed so much that people didn't like it anymore, but Fall Guys needs some variation, some sort of, weekly updates, etc. Now, today I actually have news on that for you guys. This isn't like super groundbreaking. I wasn't even going to post it originally, but I thought that it was kind of interesting and also kind of a leak for Season 2. So I thought that I'd share this with you guys because it's definitely notable. So here it is, and by the way, I'm also not going to give a source for this just because it's not big enough that you guys are going to be like, no, there's no way, I don't believe you. This is real, and this is from a source that I trust, so I'll just be sharing it straightforward as it is. Anyway, so what is going to happen in Season 2 is there is going to be a feature, or I don't really know what you want to call it, that is added that will add variation to the game. It's not really going to be like a consistent weekly update, but it will be variation within each level. So you know how like on Block Party, if you play Fall Guys, where different things will come at you, and the last wave of stuff will be in a different pattern each level. Well, kind of the same idea for other ones. So there will be things that will be in the game randomly, so that there's more likely odds that each and every game will be different. And so if you saw my video on Big Yeetus, that is actually an obstacle that will randomly spawn in the game from time to time. Now, I'm not sure how important Big Yeetus will be, or if you'll even run into it in every game that it's there, but basically it's going to be things like that. I think there's something in these notes that I'm reading about wood being added to Slime Climb or something like that. So just small things that change each level individually each time you play them. They're not going to be completely different levels, but they will make it a little different each time you play. Now, personally, I do think that this is a step in the right direction. I think that variation does look pretty important, and going forward, while I still think it's important to have weekly updates, and I'm not sure if they have the team to do that, at least this little variation idea that they're trying to do does seem like it's going and pushing the game in the right direction, but I don't know if it'll be enough. Like, if you saw my video on Big Yeetus, there's actually like a tweet that went out and it was like this little gif, and essentially it looked like you could pretty easily avoid Big Yeetus and just not go near it if you didn't want to. And so I'm worried that these ideas of variation won't actually impact all players each time, they're in a level, or maybe there just won't be enough of them for it to actually feel like variation. It'll just be normal or every once in a while, or maybe something like the golden egg in Fall Ball where it's once in a blue moon, but you never really see it anyway to the point where it makes a difference. I hope it's not like that. I hope this is actually making every single game, every single level new and exciting, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Now, I'm not sure if this concept actually is represented by those levels that we saw in the Season 2 trailer. So if you guys saw the Season 2 trailer for Fall Guys, there was actually like different variations of games that we already have. So you saw a different kind of egg scramble, a different kind of hoopsie daisy, and like a different kind of slime climb thing. And so I hope that this is not the variation that they are talking about. I hope that those just stay completely separate levels, and even though they are kind of similar, they're at least different things. I really hope that this variation isn't just the same level and just a few things change and then they just call it a new level. I'm not really sure how to describe and put my thoughts into words right now in terms of what I'm thinking, because this might be a little confusing when I say it now that I think about it, but essentially I just hope that this variation makes the levels fresh every single time and yet keeps the levels true to what they are. If you guys have an opinion, let me know in the comments down below. I read pretty much all of them, even though I don't like all of them or respond to all of them. And so I want to know what you guys are thinking, because sometimes it's hard for me to get a grasp on what the community is thinking just because, these things aren't being thrown at me. So if you guys could let me know, I'm actually genuinely interested. So make sure that you comment that if you have an opinion. I think that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. I guess since I didn't say it at the beginning of the video to save time, I'll say it now. I'll go from super obnoxious to maybe just a little obnoxious. Make sure if you guys are interested in Fall Guys, you are subscribing to the channel. I think that it's still a lot of fun, and just hearing what's going on with this news is pretty awesome, especially if you are on Xbox or Switch or maybe even mobile and you can't play the game yet and you want to stay up to date on what's going on for when you will eventually be able to play it. Here's the place to be. I'm talking about everything noteworthy. Some things are bigger than others, but also keep in mind that you can unsubscribe at any time if you just lose interest in Fall Guys or you think my content is not good enough. Just keep that in mind, but I'd really appreciate it if you guys did take the time to subscribe if you guys are interested. And also, I'm not sure how the demographic works, like how many people that are into Fall Guys are also into 2K. It doesn't seem like it really matches up too well the way that I'm visualizing it. But if you guys are watching this video for Fall Guys and you also happen to be a fan of 2K, or you're open to watching 2K videos, I probably will be making a couple of those. So again, if you're here for Fall Guys, don't get alarmed, but if you do want to see some 2K videos, I will be posting those. So if you don't want to see them, you can just ignore them, forget about it. But if you guys do want to see Fall Guys content, that's going to be going on as well. I know I've said that multiple times in this video, and I don't really have any outline in any of my videos for what I'm going to say, so that's why sometimes things may be a little unclear. Anyway, you guys don't really care about that. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you later.